Hello, America. It's me again, Zathan Bodine. I've been gone for a minute. It's been a while since I've did a video, but it's only because there's just so much. There's so much to talk about, and I feel like there's a lot of people doing their thing and talking. You know, people covering a lot of stuff. And I feel like what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? That's the way I got. I was just like, what am I gonna do? I have very, very few followers. Yeah, very few people watching me and stuff, watching what I do, what I say. Who cares about this guy, this regular guy from Alabama? Who cares what he has to say? But let me tell you something, guys. It's about all of us. It don't matter where you're from, who you are, what state you're from. It's about Americans in general, all of us. I don't care how hard you fight against it. Whether you white, black, Mexican, or Hispanic, but you American now, whatever. Asian American, whatever you are, we're all Americans. We need to unite completely. One thing that keeps America great is 100% the fact that we can bear arms. We know this. We know this. This is the one thing that we have that most countries don't have, is the ability to protect ourselves from tyranny. Now, if the government takes our ability to protect ourselves, if the police, if the government, if the military are the only people that have guns, that have weapons, then that means we have no protection if they go crooked. How many governments in this world have went crooked? How many governments have killed millions of their own people just so they could have whatever they want? And how many people is it going to take in America to have to die by the hands of the government, by military, before we decide we messed up if we give our guns away? Because that's what will happen. We'll go down, people. Trust me, we're going to go down. Is that what you want to do? Because that ain't what I want to do. Now, I ain't trying to spread no crazy hate, because that ain't what I'm here for. I'm here because I love Jesus Christ. I'm here because I love my people. That's what I'm here for. But we ain't gonna be a people. We ain't gonna be a nation if we keep giving away our rights. All we're gonna be is like everybody else in the world. What makes America great is the fact that we have a constitution that protects the American people. And I'm not talking about, I don't care, like I said, I'm not talking about any certain people, except for the fact that you are American. I'm sick of hearing people talking about, oh, Trump's trying to divide us. Trump ain't trying to divide us. The only people that's trying to divide us is them Democrats, and we know it. Talking about people who voted for Trump don't like black people. People that vote for Trump are rednecks. Man, bullshit, man. I call bullshit on it, man. That would mean half or over half the country is stupid rednecks. Do we believe that? No. You got to be stupid if you believe that. Or you just watch CNN, and that's the only news you listen to is CNN and ABC, NBC. Come on. Get off of that. Think for yourself, people. You got a mind of your own. Use it. Can you not see what I see? I see plainly what these people are trying to do. And if you can't see it, then they've blinded you with their lies and their corruption. They keep throwing other things. They keep throwing all this stuff at you to keep your mind focused on something else. Wake up. Because the reason why they keep throwing all this stuff at you all the time, why they want to keep throwing this impeachment crap. 3 years, man. 3 years. It don't take 3 years to do nothing. 3 years of lies is what they've been saying. 3 years of lies. Trump's got our economy back up. People working again. He's got people happy to be and proud to be American again. It's something that a lot of us have lost. A lot of us are starting to feel happy again. That we're proud to be Americans. Now, it seems like after 9/11 happened, everybody went into this depression. And they just built on fear. They kept hitting us with fear. We're so scared we won't let our children go outside and play. Too scared to let our children ride their bicycle down the road because we're scared of our neighbors. Why are we scared of our neighbors? We need to get to know our neighbors, because I guarantee that your neighbor is just like you, or at least very similar. Because why? Because we're all Americans. We come from the same place. Don't matter what color you are. Everybody wants to act like that we got different cultures. Oh, the black culture is so much different than the white culture. White people can't rap because that's a black person's thing. That's stupid, man. That's the stupidest thing I ever heard. That's like saying a black person can't play basketball because a white man invented it. It's the same thing. Man, come on. It's stupid, man. We all mix and mingle. We all mix and mingle to make what this great nation. White, black, Asian, all of us, we've mixed it all together. It's like one big mixing bowl. We took a blender and we blended it. Brrr, just because there's more white people here doesn't mean that we haven't we have accepted other cultures into our culture, and we made one big culture, one gigantic culture of greatness. There is no greater nation than the United States of America. And we, the people, have to continue to protect what we have made. That's all I gotta say, man. That's what Hello America's all about. Believe in the God that created all. Believe in ourselves. Be this great nation that Jesus Christ wants us to be. Hey, and look. If you don't believe in Jesus Christ, we still be American with me. We can look over that. But we need to be together regardless of religion. But that's my religion. That's my belief. That's my Father. You know, that's where I gain my strength. It's from Christ Jesus. It doesn't matter where you gain your strength from. Just gain your strength and listen to what I gotta say. We gotta stick together, or the powers that be is gonna take everything from us. You know what I'm saying? You think just because you got a good job and you got a little cash, you got a little change in your pocket, it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing compared to that Clinton Foundation. I guarantee you that. All these people, all these Democrats that come in, they act like, oh, we for the people, we for the people, we for the people. I ain't seen them do shit for the people. I ain't seen them do nothing for the people. I've been alive for 41 years in this country. I ain't never seen a Democrat do nothing for anybody. Have you? Have you? Have you? No, you haven't. And if you say you have, then You're lying to yourself. I mean, Donald Trump has done more for this country in the last 3 years than all the last 4 presidents did the entire time they were there. You know what I'm saying? That's sad. You know what I'm saying? Barack Obama want to stand there in your face, get right in your face and say, there's no magic wand you can just wave and these businesses come back. How are you going to do that? How are you going to do that? Things are just the way they are. And then when they started coming back, they actually did. I guess Donald Trump did have that magic wand that he waved. And when they did start coming back, guess what he did? He said, oh, well, it was me that did it. Liar, man. You said it couldn't happen. You said that there was no magic wand to bring them back. You said once they're gone, they're just gone. They're not just going to come back. And then you want to take his shit. Then you want to say that you did it. You're a liar, man. You lie, Barack Obama. Bill Clinton didn't do nothing but lie. Hillary Clinton ain't nothing but a lie. And y'all can, look, I don't care what anybody said. George Bush was a lie. George Bush Sr. was a lie. They don't care. They don't care about you. Donald Trump, he isn't a career politician. He is a man. He wanted to make his life better, and he did with the American way. But he started seeing the American way dwindling down. He started seeing it crumble. Way back in the 80s, Donald Trump said, look, you know, he was on the Oprah show. And she said, why don't you run for President Trump? You look like you would be a fine candidate for president because you do so well business-wise. He said, well, because I'm enjoying what I do now. But he said, but if it ever gets so corrupt and out of hand that I have to run for president, then I will. And guess what, folks? It got there. It got there. He said the same thing consistently. If you will go back in your past times and look at all the videos and all the times through the past years, from the early 80s all the way through the 90s, all the way through the early 2000s, Trump continued to say the same thing. We need better policies. They are selling our country out to China. They're selling our country out to everybody. They're making bad deals. They're selling America out. And that's what they were doing. And that's why they've been trying to impeach him, because they know he knows what they've been doing this whole time. They've been lining their pockets with your money. With your money. With my money. Our tax money goes right into their pockets. You know what I'm saying? Don't think it don't. And all y'all's going to look at me, oh, it's crazy dude. Crazy dude from Alabama. What the hell does he know? I know. I watch it. I see it every day. I seen the economy fall in 08. I know what happened. I seen it. I seen the Twin Towers when they fell. I know what that meant. I seen the gas prices raise. I seen the people's faces go down. I seen the depression start. And I seen it when it all started. When the depression, and they started just squeezing harder and harder and harder on the American people, trying to weaken us. We ain't done yet, folks. We ain't done yet, folks. And let's let them know that we ain't done yet, folks. They already trying to take the weapons up in Virginia right now. Trying to take their AR-15. There's nothing wrong with the AR-15. There's nothing wrong with my 9mm. There's nothing wrong with it. It's my protection. I'm not gonna go out and go shoot a bunch of people. That's stupid. It's here for protection from evil and tyranny. If somebody wants to try to come in my home and kill me, I ain't gonna die. I'm not gonna let you think for one second, if any of you think for 1 second that if they pass the laws to take our guns, if you think for 1 second that the criminals are going to give up their guns, because I'm going to tell you right now, the criminals' guns aren't registered to begin with. You can't just go around and do criminal things and killing people, shooting people, and robbing banks and shit like that and get away with it. If the gun is registered, they're going to find you. It's going to come back to you. The law-abiding citizens, their guns are registered. They're the only ones that's going to have to turn in their guns because they're registered. They're the only people. The cops aren't going to come busting in to the folks' house that ain't got their guns registered because they don't know. The only houses they're going to come to is the ones that are registered. And those are the people who ain't out here killing folks. Man, it don't take a rocket scientist. And all this propaganda that you see on these new channels, they've been bought out, folks. Young folks, y'all have got to listen. Listen to your parents. Listen to your grandparents. They know what they're talking about. When your grandparents say CNN's a lie, they're lying to your son. They're lying to your daughter. It's because it's true, they are. Donald Trump is trying to tell everybody, look, we need to stick to our Constitution. We need to stick to our guns. We need to stick to our God, our Father in heaven. Or at least a higher power. Whatever your higher power is. But the one thing we need to be is Americans, and we need to stick together. There's only one race in this country. If you are an American citizen, you are one race. You are an American. And that's it. It doesn't matter. Don't try to say your culture is different than mine, because your culture ain't different than mine, black man. Your culture ain't different than mine, Hispanic man. Your culture ain't different than mine, Asian. We're all American. We come together to unite, to make one. You put in your part, I put in mine. You put in your part, I put in mine. You get what I'm saying? It's back and forth. We come together. We feed off one another. That's the way America is. That's why we are the best nation in the world. I've said this time and time again. I'm passionate right now, folks, because I'm sick. And it's been a long time since I've did a video. But I've been holding in. I've been thinking, I'm not going to do them anymore. I'm not going to do these videos anymore because I'm not touching anybody. Nobody's listening to me. But I'm not going to stop. I can't stop. Not until these tyrannical government idiots, psychopaths, stop and leave us American people alone and let us be. We have a constitution. As long as we stick to our constitutional rights and we continue them and don't change them, then everything will keep going just the way it's been going for a long time. And I know there's been some bad things that happened in the United States, but don't it seem that everything is getting a lot better? Doesn't it seem like that people are starting to get along a lot more? Doesn't it seem like we can come together now as one whole? Let's unify, folks. Let's be one. Right now, we got two types of folks. We got the ones that believe the lie and the ones that are fighting the lie. All right? Don't believe the lie, folks. Don't believe the lie. Come with me. Join with me and just fight against the tyranny. And when I say fight against the tyranny, I mean vote these people who want to take our constitutional rights away from us. And we know who that is. It's the Democrats. And the reason why they want to do it is because they want to make us weak. They want to make us weak so they can keep taking and taking and taking and taking. Trump wants to give. And he's giving. Heck, he's been the president of the United States for free. For free. He's not even getting paid. Okay? I mean, that's got to tell you something. He's doing the job for free. If he didn't love America, if he didn't want the best for our country and for you and for me, then why would he take such a harsh job and do it for free and then want to do it again for 4 more years? Being attacked by all these idiots. And I'm sorry, if you are believing the lie, I'm sorry if I just called you an idiot, but you are being ignorant. And it's not your fault. You're just ignorant to the fact. But I'm telling you right now, stop being ignorant to the fact. Just listen to somebody other than the Democrats. Listen to somebody other than Bill fucking Maher. Listen to somebody other than CNN, NBC. Trump's been trying to tell you they're liars. And I'm telling you, it's the same thing. I love you. I'm Jay the Bodine. This is Hello America. And let's clean it up. I'm out.